listen carefully. If you have pain in your knees, if you feel discomfort while bending your back, if when you wake up in the morning it feels like your whole body is stiff, if your fingers feel tight or while climbing stairs you feel a sharp pain in your knees as if a needle is piercing from inside, then all this is not just the effect of age. This is the silent scream of your body. And if you have convinced yourself that it's just old age and it happens, then today I will tell you that this thinking can take you to a wheelchair. It may sound bitter, but it is the truth. Millions of people around the world today are losing their bones because of this misunderstanding. They think joint pain is just pain, whereas the reality is that this pain is a signal. Your body is telling you that something is being depleted from inside. Calcium, collagen, synovial fluid, these are the three things that keep your joints alive. And when these three slowly start decreasing, that is when you feel what you experience every morning: pain, stiffness, cracking sounds. But there is one thing here that perhaps no one will tell you. You do not need any expensive medicine. You do not need any fancy supplement. In your own kitchen, there are things that can give your bones the same strength they had 20 years ago. And today I am going to tell you everything: what to eat, how much to eat, how to eat it, and why to eat it. But there is one condition. You have to watch this till the end, because I have kept the most important thing for the last. And that one thing alone can make such a difference that you won't believe it yourself. So let's begin with the first thing. And it is something whose secret will surprise you, because it is so common that people ignore it even after seeing it. We are talking about sesame seeds. Yes, sesame seeds. Small, tiny seeds that look very ordinary, but the power hidden inside them is no less than a calcium tablet. Just 1 spoon of sesame seeds contains about 88 milliliters of calcium. Now think about it. You buy a calcium tablet every day that contains who knows what, and here 1 spoon of sesame seeds without any side effects is giving you everything your bones need. Sesame seeds come in 2 types, white and black. Both contain calcium, but black sesame has slightly more. You can take either, but listen carefully to how to eat them, because if you eat them the wrong way, the benefit will be reduced by half. Never eat sesame seeds raw. Always lightly roast them. When roasting, as soon as you hear a slight popping sound, understand that they are ready. This sound actually indicates that the natural oil inside the seeds has been activated. And when this oil is activated, the body absorbs it much better. Eating raw sesame seeds can also cause throat irritation or cough in many people. So eating them roasted is always safer and more beneficial. Now the question is when and how much to eat. Just 1 spoon of roasted sesame seeds daily is enough. You can chew them as they are or mix them with jaggery. The combination of jaggery and sesame is so old that our grandparents' generations used to eat sesame jaggery ladoos in winter, and their knees would keep working even at the age of 80. They did not take supplements or tablets. These small things were part of their daily life. Think about it carefully. Today we have progressed so much, yet our bones are becoming weaker than before because we have left those basic things that were actually the most important. Now listen about the next thing, and you may not believe it, because this is something people usually eat only during fasting or as a light snack. But no one realizes that this one thing alone can work like a complete pharmacy for your joints. Makhana, those light white puffed seeds that people usually just roast and eat as a snack. But if you come to know that this small makhana contains calcium, magnesium, zinc, copper, and selenium, you will never take it lightly. Magnesium alone is the mineral that helps deliver calcium to the bones. That means if you are taking calcium but not magnesium, then that calcium is not even reaching your bones. And makhana contains both together. That is why makhana is so powerful for bones. Now let me tell you how to eat it. Eating 10 to 12 makhanas daily is enough. Lightly roast them in ghee or boil them in milk. Those who boil makhana in milk get the benefit that the stiffness in the joints gradually starts reducing. And let me tell you a secret. If you roast sesame seeds in makhana, let them cool, and grind them into a powder, then this powder will work better than any expensive bone supplement. Just mix 1 tablespoon of this powder in warm milk and drink it. That's enough. Both adults and children can take it, and the best part is that it has no side effects. Now what I am going to tell you next is even more important, because so far we talked about calcium and minerals. But there is one more thing that is extremely important to keep your joints alive, and that is omega-3 fatty acids. Inside your joints, there is a fluid called synovial fluid. This is what keeps your joints lubricated and allows them to move smoothly. When this fluid starts decreasing, the bones begin to rub directly against each other. And that pain and cracking sound you hear while climbing stairs is actually the sound of that friction. Now, the role of omega-3 is to help rebuild this fluid and also reduce the inflammation in the joints. So the question is, where do you get omega-3 from? There are two things that are probably already present in your kitchen. The first is pumpkin seeds, and the second is flax seeds. Let's first talk about pumpkin seeds. Many people cut a pumpkin and throw away the seeds. If you do this too, then never do it again from today, because what you are throwing in the trash can actually save your knees. Pumpkin seeds contain both omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. They also have a good amount of magnesium. Just 1 spoon of pumpkin seeds daily is enough. You can lightly roast them, add them to salads, or chew them as a snack. Now let's talk about flax seeds, and here I want you to listen very carefully, because there is one thing about flax seeds that if you don't know, you will never get their full benefit. Flax seeds contain omega-3 and also a very good amount of iron. People who feel weakness, fatigue, or frequent dizziness often have iron deficiency, and iron deficiency directly affects bone health as well. Flax seeds handle both these issues together. But here comes the most important point. Never eat flax seeds raw and never take more than 2 spoons. Eating raw flax seeds can cause throat irritation, soreness, and stomach issues. Always roast them on low heat. When they start to lightly crackle, just turn off the heat. Now let me tell you a very useful recipe. Take sesame seeds and flax seeds in equal quantities. Lightly roast both. Let them cool and store them in a container. Just eat 1 spoon of this mixture every morning. If you want, eat it with a small piece of jaggery. It will taste better and also give extra energy to the body. If chewing is difficult, grind it into a powder and take it with milk. So far, we have talked about things that directly work on bones and joints. But there are still 2 more things left, and after knowing about them, you will say, I wish I had known this earlier. The first is roasted chickpeas. That time in the evening when you feel a little hungry and your hand goes towards biscuits or snacks, stop right there. At that time, eat a handful of roasted chickpeas. Chickpeas are a very good source of protein, and for strong bones, calcium alone is not enough. Protein is equally important. Without protein, the structure of bones keeps getting weaker no matter how much calcium you take. If you eat roasted chickpeas with a small piece of jaggery, you will also get energy and better taste. But those who have sugar issues or diabetes should stay away from jaggery. For them, roasted chickpeas alone are enough. Now the thing I promised at the beginning, the last thing that alone can make such a difference that you cannot even imagine. This is something that directly affects your sleep, your brain, and your joints, and that is poppy seeds. Now you might be wondering what connection poppy seeds have with joints. The connection is very deep. When you do not sleep properly at night, when your sleep keeps breaking, your body does not get the chance to repair itself. Your bones, joints, and muscles all repair during sleep. If you don't get proper sleep, your body will keep breaking down and never fully recover. Poppy seeds contain natural compounds that calm the brain and help bring deep sleep. Half an hour before going to bed, take a glass of warm milk, add half a spoon of poppy seed powder, and drink it. That's all. But you will feel its effect in the morning. The stiffness that used to trouble you every morning will gradually start decreasing because now your body is getting the deep rest at night that it wasn't getting before. And yes, one last thing. Soak 2 to 3 almonds in water every night, and in the morning, peel and eat them. Soaked almonds have a much better effect on the body than raw almonds because soaking removes the enzyme inhibitors present in them, allowing the body to digest them easily. They also keep the brain sharp and strengthen the bones. Now just think for a moment. Sesame seeds, makhana, pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, roasted chickpeas, poppy seeds, soaked almonds. These are all things that are in your kitchen, around you, cheap and easily available. But their effect is no less than any expensive medicine. The only condition is that you have to take them daily. If you eat them one day and skip the next 2, there will be no benefit. Give your body time. These things work slowly, but when they do, the results are so deep that you will look back and think, I wish I had known this earlier. If today's message touched your heart, then like this video, share it with your elders, your parents, your friends, because it is possible that they are silently suffering from pain whose remedy is already present in their own kitchen. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, then do subscribe because I keep bringing such life-changing information here. Take care of yourself.